G'day mates, it's the Doctor here, and what you're about to see is a project I have teased a long time ago, and I was hoping to get it out by the end of this year, but it looks like I'm going to be putting it on hold yet again. It's not going to be finished on time. There are kinks in the script I'm trying to work out. Finding the right music has also been a challenge. But the good news is January is a bad time to be uploading onto YouTube because advertisement is down during this period with Christmas come and gone, so that will buy me extra time to upload possibly late February or March next year. So instead, my last Thomas topic of 2025 will be Censorship Part 2, as I've gotten enough replies to make another, and I want to thank you all for your support. My channel has significantly grown this year, and I want to continue growing moving forward. So, for a limited time, I'll have this sneak peek out for you guys to see what I've been cooking, and then give it about a fortnight, I'll take it down and the full segment will be in the final cut of the video. For now, as we are in the Halloween season, enjoy this analysis on one of the creepiest villains that Thomas and his friends had to deal with. Have fun, and take care, mates. Number 8. D261. This guy has always been a personal favourite, but as the goal of a video is meant to be fact-based, I cannot allow my bias to get the better of me. Though recently, the character seems to have had a recent spike in popularity.
There is one particular engine I saw today that I have been dying to see in real life for a long time, and that, my friends, is Class 40, the diesel.
One of the most underutilized characters, this villain is absolutely unapologetic. He embodies everything wrong with diesels, a soulless army with no remorse for the previous generation, no respect for the elders, the new and improved to show off their groove. Completely detestable, the first thing he tells his new co-workers is their master, the Fat Controller, should scrap them. Imagine someone casually telling a stranger to go off themselves. That's what this character is telling the entire Steam fleet. Keep in mind, Michael Angelis for the UK narration delivered a more energized performance with his narration. This was long before the hit era when he talked slower and at times sounded drowsy. So his performance as D261 stood out from the rest of his voices.
Not bad, I've seen worse. At least you're all clean. A fill of oil, a touch on the starter, and I'm off. No bother, no waiting. Look at me, Duck and Stepney. Now I'll show you something.
Adding more of that unsympathetic mechanistic personality to this giant machine, lacking humanity to his nature. He doesn't even have a name, it's literal letters and numbers. What's even more unnerving, no one seems to know what his real name is. Sometimes he is referred to as D261, other times he is named after his engine class, some merchandise simply referred to him as the Diesel, and at one point he was referred to as Derek the Diesel. Hey, if we can have a franchise where 3 characters share the same name, then I don't see what the problem is. Now I could be wrong here. D261 is the largest diesel engine in the series. As a BR Class 40, these diesels would measure at 21.18 meters. Compared to Boko, who is a BR Class 28, his kind would measure at 17.26 meters. Even Diesel 10, who is based on a BR Class 42, only measures at 18.29 meters. Sounds like this guy had everything going for him, except for his severe lack of screen time, and that is because in both books and TV, he only appears in one story, Balled Out. As Stepney's time on Sodor is coming to an end, the Fat Controller recognizes his engines need help with a heavy workload. He mentions the only engine available was a diesel, softly advising to avoid any disturbances, but James was smart enough to know this was not a friendly customer. I think what would have helped D261 is there is no setup in either continuity. He should have played as Stepney's gatekeeper who was purposely keeping him locked away in the diesel sheds like a prison guard. Imagine if Rusty was talking to D261, Then, when he shows up on Sodor, Stepney is reminded of his horrifying past, and he finally gets a one-up over his greatest enemy. But that's not the only problem. You ever notice this character started a trend?